Welcome back to East Leaf Sixes. Your boy Sixers fan for life. 215 Sports Guy. BG in the building.
Yep.
Damn shame these guys can't shoot free throws. Damn shame.
Free throws, man. They free.
Say it again. They what?
Free. It starts with the word free.
Shit. You know, right? I like free. I know you do. You like free.
I love free.
Oh, I know you like free because if you say free food for Carl, he over there.
Right there. What you said, free food? That's what's going on at your house?
See what I'm saying? See? Everybody like free.
Well, I will say one thing though. We was talking before this show started, and you know, we're going to make a run before this year is out. We're going to make a run. But games like this, we are going to remember when we're fighting for playoff position. Games you should have had. Games you should have won. We've had about 3 so far, 3 to 4 games that you absolutely shouldn't have lost. And, you know, this was one of those games. You don't miss free throws at that rate. This is the NBA. Every team can get got every night. So you got to take your opportunities, especially free opportunities. So I'm a little messed up over this. I know it was a end of a back-to-back. I know we had a few stars out. I get all of that. But this is the Orlando Magic.
Listen, I you know.
Yeah.
Excuses is like assholes. Everybody got one.
Absolutely. Especially at this point with all these damn losses. You know what I mean? It's right. We do need a consistent lineup, but
we listen, we can't I can't even come at anything and say, well, we were outsized. They ain't got no really big center over there.
Nope.
So Nick Nurse should have put the right players in. I feel like he would have played Bona more today. It would have probably been a little bit more even as far as rebounding the ball. But you got Yabusele down there playing 37 minutes.
Yabo balled out.
No, I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying.
No, I was just echoing. Yabo balled out.
Yeah, you know, but still the size matchup, and that was the rebound difference. Because this team here can't seem to get over 40 rebounds unless Embiid is in the starting lineup. Excuse me. So, you know, when it comes to balling out, to be honest with you, man, I could do, you know, for somebody. I need more rebounds, man. This little 35 rebounds, man, they ain't gonna do nothing. And the lack of foul shooting, that ain't gonna do nothing. Be honest with you, if McCain ain't been playing the way he been playing, and he plays like the normal young kids that this team usually have, we would have got slaughtered tonight.
Most definitely. I will say this, Phil saying, why didn't PG play tonight? It was all planned. When he played his, 37, 38 minutes last game, I knew it was no way in hell they were going to have him out there with that big-ass protective brace just to be precautious after him having the same type of injury twice this year. I'm not saying it's right, BG. I would have thrown his ass out there. But I'm just giving the reasoning, the corporate reasoning, I feel, that they did not have him out there playing tonight. I don't think it's Paul.
Do you think he has any say in that?
I was about to say that. I don't think he got a choice. For the matter.
I just don't get it. I watched the interview a couple days ago, man. They was talking, and B was talking crazy. I mean, I'm sorry. My boy KG was talking crazy about Embiid. But the way he was talking, I was like, damn, it's crazy. I know it's a different NBA, and I'm not comparing the past to the present. But Ticket says straight up, like, the trainer could tell me whatever you want. Yeah, Ticket, I think maybe you should. All right, come on. Tape me up. Put an extra roll of tape on it. Like, dog, at what point? Like, so
AI was the same way. AI was the same way.
At what point is it panic mode, dog? We got 5 wins. Again, I asked y'all a couple weeks ago, at what point do you think we will reach 500 and it's slowly getting further and further away? What are we saving PG for? Next season? What are we saving this for? He just had the best game as a Sixer just yesterday. I get it, back-to-backs can be rough on a guy. But if I just got into my groove, I'm feeling a real good way with these teammates that y'all put me out here with the last couple games. I'm getting in my groove. Oh, sit down. Like, I'm sitting here watching him on a bench, and I'm just like, Do he want to be out there? I hope he's mad that he's not playing right now because I can't take this shit no more. What are we saving? What's the precaution? What's the health we waiting for? What are we waiting for? The playoff? We got 5 wins, y'all. At some point, these motherfuckers gonna have to play back-to-backs. I'm sorry. It's only 14 back-to-backs within a season. I'm sorry. We need wins, man. We got 5 wins in our first 20 games. We need wins. Not health. We do need health. I take that back. We do need health. Please don't quote me on saying we don't need health. We definitely need health.
He was going off. VG was going off just then.
But this shit is crazy. Thank you, Jared McCain. I love the motor that this kid is going out there with. If this is a sneaky tank, ain't nobody told him. He playing with everything he got. Yabusele playing with everything he got. Maxie,
every game.
I don't know what's up. Why you can't shoot no more? But something got to give. Again, profit 200 million. Say it again. It's too much money to say. Hey,
hold on. I hate excuses, right? I hate excuses. I don't like excuses because I feel like the basketball player should dictate, not the refs, right? But let's not act like in the last 2 minutes the refs weren't involved in some shady shit. You feel me? Maxie got fouled there at the end. F that, bro. They tried to immediate foul him, and he just happened to know it was gonna happen and went to shoot the three. They ain't called nothing, bro. They replayed it on TV. I'm like, yo, what? And then they took off about 8 seconds when Maxie did a quick foul.
I think
you robbed us for 8 seconds on the clock when Maxie do a direct foul. I don't understand that. Those are the 2 plays that I was talking about that were real shady. The rest of the game was legit. I don't care. I watched the whole game. The rest of the, I'm not gonna blame the ref, but the last 2 minutes, they were on some BS, bro. They were on some BS for real. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I'm a firm believer that the players should never let a game rest in the referee's hands. They should put up the numbers that they should be putting up. That's what they get paid for. But I know if y'all guys watch the same game that I watched, they killed us there in the last 2 minutes, bro. They dictated that whole turnaround because they were on the road there for a second. And I feel like the ref said, slow down. That's not how it's going down tonight, Sixers. I'm just saying.
To answer your question.
And real quick, RJ, not $3. Not $3. $3 minus 100 pennies. Tickets today were going for $2. Okay?
What?
$2. 8 quarters. 8 25-cent pieces you could have went to the game for tonight. 8 25-cent pieces. So you didn't have to go to the ATM. You could have just went to your junk drawer and pulled out 8 quarters and went to a Sixers game today. I'm just saying.
So they edited the prices of the tickets because of what's going on right now.
I edited it. It's just people, every ticket site is different. People selling their tickets. So they know they ain't going to sell it. But who, like, let's just say, Carl, you got off of work early. You know what? I want to take my son to the game. Let me go on StubHub real quick. If you saw the Sixers not playing Paul George or Joel Embiid playing against the Orlando Magic without Paolo Banchero, if you saw that ticket was $100, you wasn't going to pay for that. Hey, son, we're going to stay home and watch the game. So, yeah, the tickets prices went down because of the matchup, who we were playing and who we weren't playing on our roster.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna answer some questions about Tyrese Maxey. But like Jose said, there are no freaking excuses in professional sports. You got to deal with the whistles. You got to roll with the punches. The Eagles are showing y'all. You got to ball through that. So saying that to say, what's going on with Tyrese Maxey? Tyrese Maxey has come from being a 2 guard with a legit point guard who can get him the ball in different spots and make the game easier for him to trying to find shots and hunt shots on his own. That's not his game. I think he needs a legit point guard here.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, man. And I don't like to speculate. This kid, Jared McCain, is making a name for himself. And I'm not crowning him, putting him on any type of pedestal. Who knows? Is Maxey intimidated? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? When you're a veteran and you see the rook come out balling better than you lately, I'm sure them thoughts go across your head.
I don't think that's Max's character. I hope it's not.
I'm not, bro. I would listen. At this point, nothing surprises me with this Sixers team. Real rap. I don't think it's his character neither. Happy-go-lucky Maxie, but still, who knows? You feel me? Kim McCain might be. Yeah, I mean,
Might be what?
he might be. He might be something. He might be.
Listen.
He might be what? I want to hear what. I know. I want Jose to finish.
I'm gonna tell you because everybody want McCain to start, right? And I kept telling y'all, but what about our bench? Okay, so look at the starters today, and then look at the bench. Go ahead, and then go to yesterday's episode of East Leaf Sixers and see what we were talking about because our bench ain't shit if you don't have some type of spark on the bench. But y'all wanted McCain. They gave you what you asked for, and then our starters kind of like put up a bunch of double digits, and our bench was straight out flat.
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, 21 points from 4 players is better than we usually get out of 4 players.
All right, so you put McCain on the bench, and that's 24 from him coming off the bench. That look a lot better.
Yeah, but who in the starting lineup getting the 24 that he had?
Man, we was gonna lose this game anyway, bro. So who cares, bro?
But what I'm saying is, if you put his 24 on the bench, then who's gets inserted in the starting lineup that's gonna keep the game afloat throughout the game? Like he kept the game afloat for the most part. He was the only person scoring at a consistent clip. Tyrese Maxey gotta figure it out, dog. Like,
Oubre wasn't doing so. Oubre wasn't doing.
No, Oubre played what? No, everybody, honestly, on the
That's what I'm saying. So
starting lineup played okay. They definitely played okay.
When you look at all 5 starters scored double digits, bro. Would it really, really made a difference if you threw McCain into the bench, let him score his double digits from there?
Yes.
I mean,
because nobody on our bench deserves to start.
I'm gonna tell you this. Though.
People in that starting lineup got better shots because McCain was out there. Like you can't just assume, just swap Jared McCain out for, let me find a guard, Reggie Jackson, and it's going to be a complete flip flop. It's going to be different. Gershon Yabusele, KJ Martin.
Wait,
Kelly
you
Oubre.
said Reggie Jackson.
I'm simply saying
I'm not putting Reggie Jackson in. I'm putting Ricky Council in there.
Okay,
that's what I was looking at.
If you put Ricky Council there, are the starting players getting the same shots they get when Jared McCain's out there? That's what I'm saying. You can't just say put those 24 points on the bench and put that person in the starting lineup. You put Ricky Council in the starting lineup and KJ Martin and Ricky Council on the court at the same time, doing what on offense? Think of it. It sound good. I hear, and trust me, I'm not saying your point is null and void, Jose. But you got to realize them starters ain't gonna play the way they played if McCain not out there with them. Like if Ricky Council out there just clogging the floor,
not this kid averaging right now,
not creating no space. No. Like Ricky Council don't create nothing.
How much is this kid averaging right now? He averaging more than 20.
I don't think he is, but give me a second. I don't think he is, only because you got to remember
he had a few of them games.
Yeah, early on he didn't have that. So right now, 19 games. Before this game, he was averaging 16.1. Before this game, so that's not including tonight's point.
I will say this: I'm in total agreement with Jose, and I know it sounds wild, BJ, but you know,
it don't sound wild. I don't think that y'all. I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't think Jose's point is terrible. That's not me saying Jose's point is terrible. Yeah. I'm just saying you got to be realistic. A starting lineup with Ricky Council and KJ Martin. Where's the separation? Where is the floor spacing? Who's going to guard them?
Here's my thing with Ricky Council. I feel like Ricky was blossoming last year, especially later on in the season. And his needle was ramping up this year. Then you get inconsistent play time. Might play here, might play there. I think this kid is fully capable of starting without PG and Embiid in the game. But I will say this. Hold up. Let me finish my point about McCain coming off the bench. Ideally, that's where he should be, 6 man coming off the bench. Correct? Are we all in agreement with that? When the lineup is healthy? So I don't want to fuck up his head. One game, okay, you're gonna be the lead guy. Next game, Embiid in, look, you off the bench. This is gonna be your role. He's confused. He plays scared when Embiid and them is out there. He plays like this when they're not. So if you're gonna play like this when Embiid and them is not in there, I want you out there when Embiid and nobody is in consistently off that bench. Learn
We'll be
that
down.
role, get comfortable with it.
Well,
Here's what I
would have
would
been
have
down
did.
30. We'd have been down 30 if Ricky Council and KJ Martin started that first quarter. We would have been down 30. Nobody would have guarded Ricky Council and KJ Martin in that. Why? For what? Why would them two players be on the court at the same time to do what together?
Listen, what I feel like what you lose in, half court offense, because that's what we're talking about with McCain, having that extra shooter to stretch the floor, you are gaining energy and 50-50 balls in that lineup, something that we do not have. These balls do not hustle. Those guys hustle, consistently hustle. So I'll take hustle over a skill set any day. That's not my dream starting lineup, BG. I'm just saying, if this shit's not working the way they're putting it out, you got to try something different. You got to move the pieces around.
Different. He has every single game. We haven't seen the same starting lineup yet.
No, BG.
What do you mean?
He's
last
consistent.
Game. Go ahead.
He's consistently had 2 point guards in those 2 starting guard spots.
No, he didn't. Last game, McCain came off the bench. Carl, Kelly Oubre started when Paul. It was a bigger. I hate to say a big lineup because we didn't have a center, but it was the Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Yabusele lineup yesterday. McCain came off the bench last game. Matter of fact, 2 games ago, because remember we came here post game and I said, "How do y'all feel about McCain coming off the bench when Embiid's not there?" Because he didn't look himself. He didn't look himself that game. I think he took 7 shots. I think it was 7 shots he took against. Was it Charlotte? God dang it, my memory.
He was out there with Paul George, though. He was out there with Paul George. And I think just like Tyrese Maxey had to be pushed by Harden and pushed by Embiid to be more aggressive. The kid's passive. He gets starry-eyed when he sees other stars out there. What should I do? What's my place? Should I still be me? Should I do this? I can see it.
That's not his fault.
It's not. It's not. None of this.
It's the Sixers' fault for always relying on injured players and building around them. And then when they're not around, other players are forced to play roles they're not used to. This is the story of a Sixers fan. We've been saying this for the last 5 years, y'all. It's not McCain's fault. It's the Sixers' fault that we can't stay healthy, and every single player has a different role every night. Every other day.
Listen, if you're gonna be experimenting with these lineups and making a different lineup every game, why not bring Pete Nance in there? That the man is 6'11", okay? He's a big body.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, Bona and Yabusele are short, bro. Stop, bro. They not big, man. Bona like 6'9", 6'10". Yabusele like a whole 6'7", 6'8", somewhere around that area. You feel me? And we only got 35 rebounds from what I read.
Right. And it ain't gonna get better.
So, you don't have to expect. And then what's going on with Eric Gordon? Is his carpal tunnel fucking with him or something?
I don't know what's going on.
He got carpal tunnel or something? Because damn, we gotta get low management for Embiid. We gotta get low management for Paul George and Eric Gordon. What the fuck?
Yeah. So there goes your big guard that I think me and BG wanted in that starting lineup to start the season. That made a lot of sense. Somebody who could also stretch the floor and defend. The whole plan is blown the fuck up because the pieces who are supposed to be out there are not out there. And tighten up your seatbelts. I think we need a 7-footer. I think we need to get one from somewhere and stop playing around with it.
We got one.
We got 2.
We got 2. We got Andre Drummond and Embiid.
Neither one of them is playing right now.
Both of them got the knee cartilage of a damn shoestring, and it's
shoestring.
Have a damn shoestring, thin as hell.
No, they got the knee cartilage of an overcooked noodle.
And this is what we're relying on.
Overcooked noodles, bro. You see how soft that get? You overcooked noodles. I can taste
it as you're saying it. Yeah, I hate it. It's not
overcooked noodles, man. I'd rather have a shoestring than overcooked noodles.
It's just I think Sixers management needs to be responsible, and you made these aggressive moves. I get that. But you cannot expect and tell the city that, hey, fuck it, we're looking on to next year. It's
Hey,
not that type
Danny,
of
hey,
city.
Danny, hey, Danny, bro. Danny, we not begging for another Thunder game. We begging for our players to get healthy. That's what we beg on this show. That's what we doing. I don't know what you talking about. You must be referring to a lot of other people. Hold on. Let me finish.
This is wild. This is wild. Wild.
You must be referring to a lot of other people that you normally interact with on a daily basis. We want our players to get healthy. My whole point was you got a 6'11" center that's active. He could have easily played today, and they ain't play him. You could have put him to start. He didn't have to log the majority of the minutes. You could have put Bona and Yabusele on the court at the same time, like a lot of people want to see. What was the point? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Once again, the rotations. I know this is a hard job. I know it's not easy. He's probably has the worst hand dealt to him out of any coach.
I think Tobias High on the Sixers was like 28, right? He almost scored that 29.
No, his high for the Sixers was like 32 or something like that.
But we're not going to go ahead and add
that answers Danny Parkin's question. I thought it was like a whole 28. I don't think he had. I never saw him score more than that.
Damn, not Tyrese Assey. Come on, RJ.
They got to
RJ.
chill.
Come on, not Tyrese Assey.
Yeah. Well, one thing I don't like with what's going on, and Philadelphia, please hear me out. We understand the situation. We see what's going on, right? We see it, right? And we see the unfolding of it. The players that are getting a negative light on them because they're asked to do more than what they're normally asked to do. Let's take things into context. Let's reel it in a little bit. See shit about Embiid. I see shit about Maxey, Paul George. Paul George and Embiid have not been playing because they're injured. It's legit. Paperwork is out there. Tyrese Maxey is asked to do something that this is facts. These not excuses, BG. It's fact.
Wait. Give me a second.
I don't think Tyrese is built to carry a team.
Can I just jump in on that? It's documented that they're injured. It is documented that they have injury.
Mm-hmm.
But I just need to see a document that says that he can't play back to back.
He can't play.
I just want to know why he can't play back to back. Is it a real? Because they be ruling them out before shoot around.
Yeah.
Like they already had them ruled out. Like let them test it. Hey y'all, I was feeling good last night. I went for 29. It just felt natural. I felt like it was in the flow of the offense. Let me go out there during shoot around and see if I can go today. They ruled Paul George out before shoot around, Carl. Make it make sense.
Yeah. It don't make sense to me, and I ain't gonna make it make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. The Sixers are real hush-hush when it comes to injuries. It came out that Joel didn't want them to let out certain stuff about him for many different reasons. He's a business entity. They found out different stuff about him. He may lose certain sponsors and stuff like that. Go ahead.
I don't want the Sixers. I don't want the Sixers to turn into the Clippers in the sense of I don't want them to just not care no more. I don't want us to just say, you know what, he ain't never playing. Whatever. If he play, he play. Yeah, nobody questions Kawhi because Kawhi don't play basketball for real. He's been collecting.
No, he don't. He's just collecting checks.
Like him and Ben Simmons, the only difference between him and Ben Simmons is talent. Let's be clear. The only difference is talent. One is good and one isn't. But they about on the same level about how much they want to play basketball.
Yeah, the injuries are documented. For those who are not looking at the news, the NBA actually opened up an investigation on Joel Embiid where they had to look into medical records. They had to look into text messages and stuff like that. It came back. Yeah, he does indeed have a legit injury because he didn't get whacked or the Sixers didn't get whacked. It was legit. PG, we saw the injury multiple times. So, it's not really me questioning it. Like you said, we don't know how often they can play. That's the big question mark. I think it looks extra bad on Embiid because it came out in a post drawn and he aired out the media, and he talked about the city as far as they should have more respect for him. And then it seems like you're pouting and not playing certain games you can play. It seems that way. It's just, it's a bad joint. It's a bad joint, man. It's a bad joint. I just, like you said, BG, I hate that we don't get talked about anything positive in the basketball world. It's always negative.
Never
man.
positive. It's never.
It's
never.
always negative, man.
Like I get it, Philly. We've embraced nobody likes us, we don't care. But sometimes you want to turn on Sports Center and see them talking good about your team. Sometimes you just like, I ain't looking for no extra pat on the back from nobody, but sometimes I like to watch ESPN or FS1, and I like to hear them say good things about my city, good things about my sports team. And it's like it's always a dark cloud over us. Like, and I don't know when it's gonna go away. I don't know when it's going. I hope we're not tanking. I pray to God we're not tanking. But like I think Samaj put it in the comments a minute ago. If we got 5 wins and we in second to last place in the East, in the whole NBA, matter of fact, we second to last place in the NBA.
In the whole NBA.
What are we load managing for? Hey, don't worry. It'll be all right soon. But hey guys, we'll be 12-36, and then we're gonna ramp it up. Paul George will start playing back. Like, at what point do we? I'm not saying panic button, but do you start to coach with a sense of urgency? Start to evaluate your players with a sense of urgency. Decide what direction this team is going in. The only difference between this and the process years is they told us that we was tanking. That's the only difference. But the way basketball looks in Philadelphia right now, I don't like it. It just don't look right. Like, and some of it seems intentional. We talked about it last game. The kid was rolling and didn't play in the fourth quarter. How the hell did Jerry McCain not play in the fourth quarter?
You can't explain it.
I don't know what's going on with Nick Nurse, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
This is not the Nick Nurse from last year. I'll just tell you that. Bottom line, this is not him. I don't know if he's super frustrated and deflated over, in the summertime, I'm getting all these players and then not getting the players. I don't know what it is.
The funny thing is that we used to say the same shit when Doc Rivers came here. This ain't the Doc Rivers from last year. You know what I'm saying?
Right on time, Jose. Right on time.
We used to say the same shit, and this is perfect. This is perfect. Nick Nurse, Doc Rivers 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Love the small lineups. We got big. Listen, I don't. Pete Nance, is that the other Nance's brother or something?
No.
They're not related? Golly, bro, because the man is like almost 7 foot tall. He ain't get ticked today. Like, come on, you could have helped out. I'm still sitting there looking at the box score and wondering why we only got 35 rebounds on 48-minute game, bro. I just don't understand it.
Damn it. When you put it like
that. I just don't understand it.
How many minutes went by before you got a rebound? It's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? They better pull somebody up from the G League, phone a friend, use a lifeline. I don't care, 50-50, whatever they used to use, but something got to give. And I know they don't want to do nothing drastic because they got Andre Drummond and Joel Embiid, but like I said, I'd rather have a shoestring as knee cartilage than a soggy spaghetti noodle.
Hey, and let me ask you this. If they said, all right, we can play Joel Embiid every game this year, but there's a chance it might be his last year if we do that, are we content with that?
You act like he's getting younger next year.
No, this is what I'm saying. Are we content? I'm not. I'm just
Father Time. Listen, can't nobody beat Father Time. And I already feel like, for a 7-foot center that likes to devour Chick-fil-A and Shirley Temples all the time, you understand what I'm saying?
He would never live that down.
Bro, how much healthier you think he gonna get next year?
Right.
Time is ticking, bro.
What are we saving? I'm gonna just keep saying, what are we saving him for?
Right.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The WNBA season? Like, I don't understand what exactly are we resting players for? The playoffs. We resting because Jared McCain and Yabusele is gonna lead us to the playoffs. That's what we
You know what?
saving him for.
I was saying that question to say I would absolutely put his ass out there every damn game this year and roll with the punches. It is what it is. Y'all paid him that bag knowing the injury that he had. Y'all seen all the medical stuff. Put him out there.
I like that one. I like that one right there. We saving him for the Olympics. We saving him for the Olympics.
The way they paid him, he gonna be here until the next Olympics.
Yeah,
No,
man.
but seriously, man, it's now or never, man. If we was 15-5, yeah, we could look at it and say, man, get healthy. But at some point, somebody got to push that button and say, yo, y'all, it's gonna get too late. It's gonna take too long to catch up. Like, when if the Sixers at their best went on like a 12-game winning streak, a 15-game winning streak, a 8-game winning streak. Like, we not known for going on long streaks of wins anyway. So now we're gonna be in a hole and expect this team to just start rattling off wins, like just like that. When, just like I said a minute ago, every other day they roll is different. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I'm done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm done for tonight. I'm done for tonight.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's almost getting to that time, but let's, like I said, man, go look at the box score, man, and start looking at these dudes, their heights and all that other stuff, and they act like they couldn't. I see a lot of fans, and I'm in agreement with it. Why not play Yabusele and Bona together, right? You could have, why you playing playoff lineups, non-player lineups, and we only in the beginning of December. You could bring this guy in, even if he's not a great rebounder, he can clog up some type of space. The guy's almost 7 foot tall, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You play Bona and Yabusele together because that's what everybody's asking for, just to see how it works. I mean, if you messing around and you experimenting, that's what you should have did. Activate one more player or bring one more player. The guy was on the bench. He was sitting on the bench, yo. He was sitting on the bench. He's listed as active. He could have played. He was in uniform. He could have played.
But guess what? We get to come back Friday and talk about this same team playing.
I was about to say that.
He got plenty of chances to get it right. Come on, Nick Nurse, you on the clock. And I'm not saying you're on the hot seat. But
I'm saying he on the hot seat.
You're on the clock.
He on the fucking hot seat, BG. He's on
the hot seat.
Yeah, like you got
on the hot seat.
Game.
Come on, man.
You got a back-to-back game.
Glenn Rivers 2.0, bro. You got to be kidding me. Anyway, with that being said, look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. You have something to say, bro?
I was going to ask if any coach could have this team better than 5-15 with the way the injuries have worked out. Do you think that we belong better than 5-15?
No,
that's
definitely.
Why I said it's not a hot seat. Because yes, there are some games we still should have won.
Yes.
Damn. But damn.
But when I look,
think about that one time. Think about that one time that you didn't have your spades partner with you and you had to just grab somebody. Think about it. Yo, you know you nice at spades, but damn, dog,
anytime that happened, I was taking out cards from the books that were already on the table.
Jesus Christ, anyway. Jose. Do y'all hear
it? Yo, you know how many times I used the two of diamonds twice and nobody realized?
Y'all hear that? You know we broadcast the millions. Y'all hear that? Get your cash ready, Jose.
Anyway,
money back.
Listen, man. With that being said, let me continue because I left off at Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend about the East 360 podcast. If you ain't understand what I said in English, my boy BG gonna tell you in Spanish. I taught him how to say it, by the way.
But I'm just confused why you don't say it no more. But no te olvides, decirle a un amigo que la diga, un amigo que la diga, una amiga. Basura is back.
Basura is back. Hey, Miss Green. No, wait up. Don't end the stream yet. I said if I didn't have my space partner, I'm digging in the books.
We'll cook you.
Hey, Amber, I said the same thing.
We'll cook you. will cook
yeah.
you. See,
Listen,
I got my
that's what you
I
think.
got my spades partner too. So it sounds
That's
like
what you think. Anyway, everybody have a great night. Awesome tomorrow. We love y'all. East 3 Sixers signing off. Let's go Sixers.
let's go 6.